Hello everyone and welcome back to another Global Speedrun Association race. Today we're continuing our races in the Super Mario Odyssey Any% League. Today in our race we have Dansta versus SuisaigaW. SuisaigaW having the better PB, but I really think it could go either way today. Both runners are extremely skilled, and I'm looking forward to see how this one turns out. Runners now just setting up files, getting ready. Should be starting in a few seconds. All right. Gonna be getting a little sync here at the beginning, just to make sure everything's synced up. They're gonna be starting off in the Cap Kingdom. Cap is it's actually a pretty difficult kingdom. It's often overlooked, but there's actually a lot of stuff going on in this kingdom. Dansta actually currently has the world record for the fastest cap. In 2 minutes, 18.91 seconds. He's still the only runner to have a 2.8. Just absolutely ridiculous, I might add. Like, the speed you have to go at for that is kind of nuts. You have to do so many insanely hard strats. But yeah, we're starting off. Dan's already out to a little bit of a lead. Doing the buffered spin pound. Both runners doing the buffered spin pound on the first bridge, actually. Alright. Dancer with the spin throw roll cancel to the switch. Super optimal. Dancer also buffering a second to the rail. Once again, just tiny improvements that allow him to go. So yeah, looks like Dance is out to the early lead. Attempted the hover roll on the water, didn't go too well. But now he's gonna be exiting top hat tower, going up to left side. So let's hope this goes well for both runners. Looks like we're having a little bit of issues, but Sui making it just fine. Dan said he's been dropping a bit of frames. Looks like it went well for him though. Yep, okay. So yeah, looking at around a second to 2 seconds of difference exiting cap. That's the exiting with what looks like a 220. Alright, so now we're entering into the Cascade Kingdom. We're gonna be going into the first 1.0 exclusive trick, which is first moon skip. Dansta getting wall jumpless, and Sui doing the same. So yeah. Both runners have a very good beginning of Cascade. Going up to Dino Skip now, probably shouldn't be seeing any issues here. Alright. Into the Madame Brood fight now. Now what's going on here? Dan's actually going around Madame Brood. Alright. Dansta finishing once again around a second earlier. Dansta also giving me some information saying that was a 219 cap. Once again, pretty nuts. Alright. So we're now looking at around 4 seconds of difference. Okay. Now, after Mid and Brood, we're gonna be coming up to Chess Clip after they grab the Cliff Moon. And Chess Clip is probably the hardest trick in Cascade. Maybe, I don't know. It's definitely very inconsistent, hard to get down well. However, Dance is looking really good. It's so high. Wow, okay, very, very good early game from Dansta. Same can be said for Sui. Alright. Alright, sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of issues with my microphone. Hopefully that fixes soon. I don't know what's going on. But okay. Dansta once again still out to quite a big lead. Alright. Grabbing the first spoon, gonna be heading into the rumble room. As expected. Dansta exiting that with like a high 615, Sui with the high 619, sorry. So yeah, still around 4 seconds of difference. Haven't seen much change since the end of Cascade. Dansta missing the Dune Moon once, Sui getting it on this first try, so it's a little bit of time save. Alright. Now we're gonna be approaching Dram Strat after this move. Dansta going for the more traditional version while Sui's actually doing Ice Dram. Slightly more optimal on Sui's side. Dansta's working just fine, and Sui's doing the same. That's gonna be another little time save for SuisaigaW. Heading over to the luggage moon, then we'll be approaching double Sphinx Clip, which is probably one of, if not the hardest trick in Sand Kingdom. So yeah, Dansta now rolling over to the Sphinx to attempt his first clip. Gets it on his first try, very nice. Sui does the same actually. So both runners actually having very, very good beginning games. Alright. Dansta getting second clip on his first try as well. Sui having a little bit of issues. Still clips through though. He should be fine. Alright. Dansta now gonna be heading over to a Jaxie skip after he grabs this moon. Also nailing that. That's always good to see. We have seen a few hiccups there in the league in the past. So we're gonna be doing the same. Alright. Dansta grabbing the cactus moon while Sui is heading over to it. Looks like we're once again having a little bit of connection issues on Dance's side, but hopefully that'll resolve soon. Alright. So Stewie's now heading over to notes. Looks like Dansta is just grabbing the moon right now. Alright. Dansta's still out to the early lead though. Looking to be a 10:03 or 10:04, one of those sand exits. Sui not too far behind though. So yeah, gonna be heading into Lake Kingdom now. We're gonna be seeing Lake Clip. Yeah, Danza with a 10:04 exit, Sui with a 10:09. So around 5 seconds of difference currently as we head into the Lake Kingdom. Alright. So yeah, we're now in Lake Kingdom. You're gonna be seeing on Sui's side. He's rolling over to the first move. Grabbing that with no issues as expected. Looks like Dance's approaching the second moon while Sui's about to grab the zipper. Alright. Seeing both runners going for Lake Clip. Looks like Dansta got it. Sui getting it as well. Both runners with a very nice Lake Clip. It's always good to see. Okay, so now we're gonna be... So since they did this Lake Clip route, they can skip the boss by grabbing a few extra runes. One being the chest moon, they just get another moon in at the end, and that'll allow them to skip the boss. The boss itself isn't really that slow, but there's a lot of cutscenes tied to it. So yeah, you see Sui grabbing the Pillar Moon, then he's going to be heading into the plaza, as I was talking about earlier. Dan's also saying that he golded Lake, so that's always good. That's always good, especially in a race. Playing at your like peak performance is really hard to do. Hopefully the frame drops will be resolved soon. Once again, I apologize for my mic right now. I don't really know what's going on. Hopefully that fixes itself. There's not much I can really do as of right now. Well, I'm gonna try to restart my Discord real quick, so we'll see if that makes my mic quality any better. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully my mic gets better, but I'm not sure that it will. Okay, looks like both runners going through Nut Cliff. So we might have had some issues as Dansta is out to a way bigger lead now. I didn't really see what happened there though. Yeah. Both runners still getting through the Nut Cliff route though. Alright, so now Dansta has already grabbed the story moon here. Oh wait, that's why it looked like Sui was farther behind. Sui did tree route. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh no, Sui taking a death after Flower Road skip. That's gonna be very costly. And he grabbed the checkpoint though, which is always good. If he hadn't grabbed the checkpoint, he would have spawned back at the shop, which would have been way bigger of a deal than it is right now. Dansta making his way through the tower while Sui's about to enter it now. So yeah. Dansta now doing the spiritless route. Basically, they're skipping the boss by grabbing 3 extra moons. One is this nut moon right here, and then the other one is gonna be in the flooded pipeway. Or the other two, I should say, are going to be in the flooded pipeway. Let's see if Sui can have as good of a beginning to the spiritless. Alright. Very clean movement over to the nut. Dansta letting us know that it's his best wooded exit ever currently. So that's insane for a race. Still having a bit of frame issues, but if worst comes to worst, he has stated that he's local recording the run, so we can just use that after. Just use that afterwards to verify it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Sui exiting Lake at around 1845. Don't know Dansta's wooded exit though. Did I say Lake? I meant that Sui's exiting wooded at around 1845. But yeah, don't know Dansta's wooded exit. It's still frozen around the flooded pipeway, but I don't know. Yeah, Dansta's stream is currently having some problems. We'll get that fixed as soon as possible. Anyways, I guess you can just watch Sui for now. Entering into Cloud Kingdom. Gonna be fighting Bowser. Gonna be doing a few notable strats. One of them being the fast hat grabs that you can see right there. That's one of them. And now he's gonna be diving behind Bowser to hit him into a specific spot. That's Bowser manipulation, and it makes him only jump once around the arena instead of jumping multiple times. He's gonna be repeating that for every cycle. So now Bowser's only gonna be jumping once again, and he's gonna be intentionally taking damage here to make the third phase fast hat grab easier. Okay, so yeah. Sui gonna be exiting Cloud right now, heading into Lost Kingdom. Very first thing in Lost Kingdom is Meme Tree. It's a jump to get up to the upper part of Lost. The reason we go up to the upper part of Lost is that there's this bird named Klepto. And Klepto will steal Cappy if you touch anywhere in the lower part of Lost Kingdom in its current state. So what we do is we go around the top, grab some moons on our way to Klepto, then we activate Klepto so we can go back around the bottom part. Sui having no issues getting over to the first moon. Moon tree is very nice. I'm gonna be grabbing the butterfly moon. Getting the 2 propeller moons. And another moon that he's gonna be activating Klepto. Having a little bit of an issue grabbing the first propeller moon, but that's not that major. Alright. So now he's gonna be grabbing the branch moon, then doing a Klepto activation. So he's just gonna be walking right over to Klepto, jumping off, doing a triple jump strat actually. Oh hey look, we have Dansta back now. So yeah. Dansta's back, guys. Whoopee hoggers. So yeah. Now Sui's gonna be doing cage triple right now. I hope Dansta's Cloud and Lost went well. Apparently the 2205 exit, which is actually very good. That's probably very easily, well, I shouldn't say easily, but that is probably PB pace for him. So yeah, now Sui's gonna be globing around 21 or 2211. Getting a little sync right now while we have Dansta's stream back. That's not quite a significant right now. Still can be made up with a few major mistakes by Dansta. Sui can make up. Alright. Climbing up to the first moon now. Once again, still having a little bit of issues with Dansta's stream, but it's better than it was, I guess. It was literally frozen for like 2 minutes last time, so hopefully that doesn't start happening again. He stated earlier that he was having a bit of frame drop issues. Hopefully he gets them resolved. Yeah, meanwhile, Sui also making his way up to the first moon in Metro. Night Metro being a very vertical section. Lots of vertical movement upwards. Like grabbing this moon. Then we climb up the tower, and then inside the tower we also do a lot of upwards movement as well. Yeah. Looks like Dansta is about to exit the tower just as Sui enters it. Alright, so Sui doing the tower climb right now. I think Dansta's probably approaching the Mecha Wiggler fight right now. Yeah, he's in Mecha Wiggler now, while Sui's approaching. approaching it right now. Gonna be doing a little bit of movement to get up to the fight. Capturing the pylon and diving at it. Just the right time to grab on. Alright. Now, Stewie's in the middle phase of Mecha Wiggler, which is basically just staring at walls for a while, waiting to see if you get a good pattern for the second phase. Because the second phase is RNG. Depending on the pattern you get, it gives you a random selection from a variety of patterns. So let's hope Stewie can get a good pattern. Can't really tell what Dansta got though. Yep, Stewie getting a nice pattern. Able to finish off a very nice Mecha Wiggler. Gonna be heading into Day Metro next. Alright. At the beginning of Day Metro, gonna be SuisaigaW heading over to the Girder Moon. Leaving his hat by the pylon so that when he shakes to roll, he does Metro Dram, captures the pylon, and now entering. Well, he's approaching Scooter. Gets drive-by first try, very clean. Also doing another Dram strike here to capture a pole while grabbing the Trash Moon. Alright. SuisaigaW now showing up. The early musicians are out in Metro. Gonna be getting the musicians first before going up to the upper section, which is why it's called early musicians. Alright, we have Dansta back again. Whoopee. So yes, SuisaigaW heading over to the Scrap Moon and the second musician. Dansta now in the upper part of Metro. Still having a bit of connection issues though. Although, as I stated earlier, he is local recording. Alright. Dansta climbing up the tower, grabbing the Tippy Moon, while Sui grabbing the Trash Moon, gonna be diving back to grab another moon right below there, while Dansta grabs the Pool Moons. So yeah. Looks like nothing really major happened to Dansta in between the time that we couldn't see his stream. I'm gonna be heading into People's Room to finish out Metro. Okay. So yeah, Dansta finishing out the people's room as Suisaiga enters it. Dansta also letting us know that he gold a day Metro with a 421. Very solid day Metro. Once again, performing very well for a race, actually. Almost 100% sure he's ahead of his PB. With a 29.49, it looks like. Exit. Meanwhile, Sui just now globing for the end of Metro. So now we're heading into Snow Kingdom, which is pretty long kingdom, or it's longer than it should be anyways, because there's a lot of story moons that you basically have to grab. Because we don't have many other options, so there's lots of cutscenes tied to this kingdom. Which kind of sucks, but you know. It's just how the game was made. Okay. Dansta now talking to Toad. Suicide is going to be heading over there right now. Dansta entering Shiveria. Once again, still on a very good pace. Gonna be grabbing a few moons inside Shiveria, then gonna be heading into some sub areas inside Shiveria, grabbing a shop moon. Then we'll have probably the hardest trick in snow at the very end, which is pretty cool to be honest. You have to end everything off with something hard. It's also kind of scary. So yeah, Dansta grabbed a few moons inside Shiveria, and now heading into the first sub area. Grabbing the secret moon there. So we just now entering the sub area. Dansta finishing it up. Gonna be grabbing the moon. Some very nice movement actually. That was nice though. So yeah. Looks like Dansta's stream is also performing a lot better than it was. I probably should not have said anything. Dansta entering the Goomba room. Well, so he finishes up the Blowy Joey room. Alright. Dansta now gonna be doing a pretty stylish triple jump over to the end of this sub area. And grabbing the moon. So now he has to grab 2 more moons in Snow Kingdom. Actually a pretty precise trick. But seems to be for top runners these days. Still though, we have seen some issues there, so let's just hope nothing goes wrong. As he enters the shop right now. Alright. Grabbing the shop, Unsui making his way over to the shop. So yeah, Dansta now gonna be doing Snowdram. Let's hope everything goes well here. Let's see. I have a little bit of issues with the setup. Still making the trick on the first try though. Ground pounding under the moon once, but you know. No real major mistakes in that snow, but there were quite a few minor ones. Dance is globing at around 3418, I think. Let's see what SuisaigaW hits the globe at. Probably a 31. Yeah, okay. Less than 13 seconds of difference. Or less than 15, sorry. Around 13 currently. Heading into Seaside now. Seaside has one of the newer optimizations in the route, where we cut out the taking notes moon by grabbing a few moons while out of bounds, using a fish near the end of it, but that's later on in the kingdom. For now, gotta focus on the first few moon grabs. Dan, so making his way up to the first moon right now. Very nice. It's gonna be spin punting off the sledge, heading into the rumble room now. Well, Sui's heading up to the first moon. So yeah, once again, difference not very big. Sui could make this up with some mistakes from Dansta. And it's also having no issues with Ride the Jet Stream, the third moon there. That moon has some really weird and funky camera, so can be annoying sometimes. But yeah, now if you know the older route, you're gonna see that instead of going over the notes now, they capture this cheap, and they're gonna use the cheap to swim over to the chest moon, essentially skipping notes for now. Then we replace it with a different moon at the end. So you're gonna see what I mean a little later on into this kingdom. Not a very long kingdom. Only around 3.5 minutes optimally. So yeah. Dansta actually exiting the shortcut area just as Sui enters it. So this race is actually still very close. It's not often you see a race this late into the game, so it's actually pretty cool to see. Dansta grabbing the seaweed moon. Sui right behind him, about to start the process. But yeah, here's what I was talking about earlier. Dansta gonna be placing the fish here, swimming back, capturing the fish, and using the fish's properties to clip out of bounds here. You're gonna be using another one of the fish's properties to grab the swoons while staying out of bounds. And you're gonna be replacing Notes Moon with this Sphinx room from out of bounds. But yeah, so you're gonna see Sui here grabbing that moon from like seemingly really far away while out of bounds. Basically what happens is when you shake the cheap to attack, it extends its hitbox a ton. So you can grab that moon while staying out of bounds to be able to stay out of bounds and get into the Sphinx loading zone right afterwards. Alright. Looked like very nice seasides from both runners. Dansta getting a 38.03 fade out. Let's see what Sui ends up with here. 38.15. Alright. So yeah, still like 12 seconds. Still very close as we head into late game. Gonna be heading into Luncheon Kingdom now, which has a lot of pretty interesting tricks. Lots of things that can go wrong here. Hopefully none of that happens though. We're gonna see first trick here, Salt Triple. Dansta's showing this off right now. It's a very nice, getting up to this moon as fast as possible. So Sui can have no issues as well. Looks good. Yes. Alright, cool. Dansta grabbing the Alcove Moon, and then he's just gonna be heading out over here into the Spirit fight in Luncheon. Spirit, definitely not a very hard boss. Although there are some pretty cool strats, like leaving your head on the other side of him so that you can call Cabby back to hit the hat off of Spewer right as you jump on it. It's a pretty cool strat. See that you're gonna see that used by both runners to just hit Spewer as fast as possible. So yeah, good beginning of luncheon for both runners as they grab the first story moon in the run. Not in the run, in the kingdom. Sorry. Definitely not the first story moon in the run. But yeah. So after this, we're gonna be heading into a sub area for just like a little quick detour to grab one moon. Not even the main moon in the sub area. Just a nice quick seeker moon tucked around the corner. Dansta almost going into the lava there, though. That was kind of sketchy. Still manages to save it. Gets out of the sub area very fast. Now entering the plaza section of luncheon. Some pretty cool movement here. Rolling on some weird slopes that don't look like you should be able to do the movement you're able to do on them, but you know, as long as it works. So yeah, Dansta now going to be approaching this moon where he's going to do a triple jump and do a cap throw over here to hit the crates moon while getting on top of the platform where it spawns, saving some time over climbing up after you hit the moon. Sui's going to be doing the same while Dansta throws the turnip into the pot to grab another moon. So yeah, now we're going to be seeing Dansta grab this pillar moon up here, and he's going to be going down to Forks, but first he's got to take a detour to the Salt Pile Island. Doing this strat without any camera manip. So basically, he's going fast enough to grab this lava bubble as it jumps out of the lava, instead of having to wait around 4 seconds for the lava bubble to cycle back around. Sui doing the same. As Dansta enters Forks. Forks definitely one of the cooler looking sub areas in the game. Looks insanely fast and is super fun to pull off. Dansta having no issues with Forks. Hopefully Sui with just as clean. Looking good so far. Yes. Right. Dansta exiting the Forks room. Sui right behind him. Gonna grab the main moon in the sub area. Okay, so now we're approaching another 1.0 exclusive, 1.0 or 1.1 I should say, just not on 1.2. Exclusive trick in the run. So basically, they're going to be doing turnip clip where they leave a turnip by this cage, grab a Pambro, and use the Pambro to clip into the cage without having to get the cheese. Dansta taking some damage and having a little bit of issues with the turnip clip. And actually, that allows Sui to catch up right there. Dansta's also going to be taking some health refill. So I think Sui's actually going to be ahead here. Very interesting turn of events. Yep, Sui actually ahead now as he heads over to the Torch Moon. Dansta's right behind him though. This is very close. Around a second or two at most. As both of them climb up to the mountain moon. Alright. Wow. So yeah. Yeah, looking like around 3 seconds of difference right now. Sui grabbing that. Yeah, a little less than 3 actually. This is super close. And that just shows Dansta had one of the tricks. Sui has taken the lead. Probably cost, I'd say, around 15 seconds. 10 or 15. Dansta also letting me know that he is still ahead of his PB by 10 seconds. So he could still PB in this run. Stewie, though, ahead of Dansta by around 2 seconds, heading into Ruin. Not much to talk about in Ruin, though. So they're very close right now. So I'm just gonna have to improvise a bit, I guess. I'll have to try to make this kingdom as interesting as possible. Which is not very easy without a co-commentator. Don't really know what to talk about here. But yeah, Suisaiga making his way over to the fight while with Dansta right behind him. We could see a bit of mistakes that could allow Dansta to catch up here, though. Just not very likely. Both runners probably just gonna be showing off some movement during this. You can already see Sui just spamming crouches and spin throwing and spin pounding everywhere. Dansta actually playing it safe and throwing his cap against the wall to stay above the area where the dragon can hit you. Both runners doing the damage boost strat as expected in Ruined. This allows you to get under the dragon a little bit faster. So yeah. They're going to be repeating that process for all 3 hits on the dragon. Sui now approaching the second one. Dansta right behind him. Alright. I haven't seen any mistakes from either runner, which is good. Never want to have some mistakes in Ruined because Ruined is pretty much like a break kingdom. So having any mistakes here would be not ideal. So yeah, still looking like around 2 seconds of difference. Very close race. Alright. Made it through Ruined. So once again saying that he's ahead by around 12. He said his PB had a little bit of a hiccup here. So very exciting. Could be 100. Join 100 club. Both runners on 100 pace right now. Which is extremely exciting seeing 2 races on 100 in one race. Hosting a race 100 is really general. Seeing both runners getting on pace to do it right now is actually super exciting. Heading into endgame now, into BM, which is Bower Moon. Looks like Sui's going to be exiting with 47.45. Dansta with 47.48 or 49. So yeah, 3 or 4 seconds. Alright. Heading into Bowser's Kingdom now. First part of it is basically just getting over to the first story moon as fast as possible. Bowser's is a very linear kingdom. Not many options for moons to grab. At least the first time you're here. So you're just gonna see both runners going up to the first story moon. Sui doing a little bit of different movement than Dance. It's a slightly more optimal. Alright. Both runners doing the same strat for the ogre. So yeah, Sui now ahead by like 4 seconds. Still a very, very close race. It's very exciting just to watch. Alright. Now heading into Shards. Shards is a very, very technical part. There's a lot of advanced movement that goes into this moon. Specifically the second shard. the dive back shard here. Sui nailing it. Dansta taking a bonk and a little bit of damage. Definitely not what he wanted, but not the worst thing in the world either. It's gonna cost him quite a bit though. Sui having very clean shards. So Sui grabbing the shards, we were around 49-45. Dansta around 49-53, and he's gonna have health refresh. So yeah, around 10 seconds of difference now. Still nothing that can't be made up though. Very close race. Sui now doing Bowser Dram, leaving his hat over by the pylon. Well, he goes and grabs this extra moon. Very nice. Heading up to the bunnies fights now. Oh no, Dansta diving off the edge during Bowser Dram. That's super unfortunate. Oh no. Doing it again. Oh no. Think he's having a bit of stick drift issues. That's, oh no, that's extremely detrimental. Having trouble setting it up for the third time. Oh my, okay. Meanwhile, Sui defeating Harriet. You gotta feel bad for Dansta though. That was very, very costly mistake. Bonking on the torch as well. Just nothing going his way right now. Yeah, he has confirmed that the most of that was caused by stick drift, which is extremely unfortunate. Both runners going Harriet first, and I really don't have anything to say about that. I know lots of other runners have strong opinions on that, however, I try to stay kind of neutral on it, but I'll be honest, I do lean more towards Topper first, but doesn't mean I don't throw in the occasional Harriet first to spice things up. So yeah, Suisaiga. Bunny's moon fade out around 51-57. Gonna be seeing what Dansta gets right about now. Wait, never mind, he has to do the Topper fight. I forgot. Alright, Sui now grabbing the Crates moon while Dansta fights Topper. Sui gonna be climbing up to mech right now. Sui having a very, very nice late game actually. Haven't seen many mistakes out of him so far. Going up one more wall before diving out and heading up to Mecha Brutal. So yeah, that mistake for Dansta was extremely costly. Definitely not what he wanted. Meanwhile, Sui now in the mech fight, so let's hope everything goes well for him. Very nice, very fast leg climb. He's setting up for Goryuya strat. Hitting the second bubble very quickly. Now he's going to be in the buffer section, and then he's got 2 more hits right after. So taking a little bit of damage on the Pokebird. Going for a bit of a harder strat, messing that, but that's nothing too big. So we finishing out mech very cleanly as Dansta makes his way up to the fight. Alright. Let's see here. Let's hope mech can go well for Dansta though. messing up the leg climb. Bonking on there again. This Bowser's has been quite some mistakes. Still managing to bubble though. Alright. Stewie globing at 54.52. Heading into the last kingdom of the game, Moon Kingdom. A very respectable pace. Dansta meanwhile finishing up very nicely. So yeah, Sui is on a very nice pace. He can get himself a 100 here pretty easily. I'll be able to see what pace Dansta's on in a bit. To the rocket flowers here, gonna be doing quick double jump and then another jump, making his way over to the Sphinx to do moon skip. Looking very nice. Yep, that made it. Okay, cool. Not getting his cap bounce eaten by the game. Alright, Sui now entering the Moon Bowser fight. Gonna be grabbing the hat here. Doing pretty fancy spin throw strat. I like that strat. Doing a little bit of Bowser manipulation here as well. Dansta meanwhile doing triple jump vectors over to the mainland of Moon. Doing some rolls over to the Sphinx area. Oh no. Dansta bonking off the edge and dying. The beginning of Moon. This end game for Dansta just not been good at all. He's apparently just not having the greatest of days when it comes to BM right now. Alright. Sui on the other hand has been having a very nice end game. Gonna be getting the fast hat grab here, finishing up the Bowser fight, while Dansta now makes his way over to Moon Skip. Doing spin pound Moon Skip actually. Very nice. So as Stewie enters escape, Dansta is now going to be making his way up to the chapel to do the Moon Bowser fight. Stewie death pace right now, looking very, very solid pace for Stewie. Alright. Dansta now in the Bowser fight. Stewie making his way over to the 2D section, where he's gonna be doing 2D skip. Pretty risky trick, only stays around 2 seconds, but can lose you a ton if you fail. So let's hope nothing goes wrong here. very, very nice 2D skip from SuisaigaW. Heading up to pillars now. It's probably the last thing. Yeah, pillars is gonna be the last thing that Sui can mess up and let Dansta catch. Well, you know, it's not impossible. We've seen it happen before in this league. We've seen some really, really weird stuff happen in pillars before, including an invisible wall. So let's just hope nothing happens to Sui. He's on very, very good base right now. Getting 6 fireball early pillar, slightly less than optimal, but you know, still very nice for a race setting. Making his way over to the 3rd pillar. Grabbing the 4th. And the last one. They just gotta make his way over to the middle here. Alright, this is gonna be Sui's race in the bag. Very nice performance from him. Meanwhile, Dansta capturing Bowser to do the escape section. Sui getting a 10039 actually, getting a 3x out of it. Alright. Dansta now approaching 2D skip. Gets it very, very well. Now he's just gotta do pillars. Be in there in a sec. Dansta looking at mid 102 pace, so he's gonna be around 2 minutes behind Sui at the end. Heading over to the 2nd pillar. There's 2 more after this. Alright. Here we go. Shooting some fireballs at the last pillar here. And looks like he's gonna be closing out with a 102 3x 4x. Looks like a 3. Yeah. All right. Dansta closing out with a 102.38. And it looks like we also have Dansta in here for an interview. Hi, Dansta.
Hi.
What's your overall general feeling on that run?
Good, but yeah, Dick Drifts and Bowser started it. I'm going to get a new controller tomorrow, so hopefully that won't happen again.
Alright, yeah. You were on PB pace up to that point, were you not?
Yeah, 13 seconds ahead. And I also lost like 14 in Luncheon, so if I got a good Luncheon, I could have been like almost half a minute ahead after Ruined.
Oh dang,
And
nice.
to think like Sui was around my pace when he left Ruined. So I could have, like, I definitely have the potential right now to also get a 103x, but I can't even get a 100. So.
Yeah, dang. Well, hopefully you'll get a run going soon. You've obviously shown really potential.
Also, those 2 goals were like the first goals in 2 weeks.
Oh, well, I mean, at least you got them right. Showing more potential there. So yeah, it's around all the time we've got for this right now, though. So thank you everyone for watching. We've got some more GSA content coming up next. And have a good rest of your day, guys. Stay tuned.